It's been a great day so far. Thank you all so much for being here with us. Matt talked this morning about the 10 new waves of disruptive technology that are now cresting, and the opportunity we all have to ride those waves, capture the productivity gains that they promise us, and bring about a new golden age of economic prosperity for all. We got to hear the incredible journeys of Brittany and Derek at Unisys, and from the wonderful, so cool iHub team at GM. And we just got a look into Naveen's experience building out his innovation ecosystem at Clorox. Brightidea has been helping business leaders manage innovation for 19 years. We believe that innovation is too important to be left to chance, and so we must give business leaders world-class, industrial-grade infrastructure to help them manage innovation as a strategic resource. We pioneered the idea management software category, which later evolved to become the innovation management software category. What we have to share with you today reflects how we continue to expand the frontier for innovation management. Last year at Synthesize, we introduced our role-based philosophy for how we design and build products for innovation managers. We focus on 4 roles: the head of innovation programs, the head of innovation labs, the head of innovation ecosystem, and the head of company-wide transformation. This marked a major departure from convention, as the category had, up until that time, been dominated by horizontal platforms that customers had to figure out how to use on their own. Our fall release for 2018 is the Brightidea Innovation Cloud 2.0. Brightidea Innovation Cloud 2.0 is our collection of 4 distinct products for 4 distinct innovation management roles. Each of these products includes not just software, but a unique package of customer success programs, how-to assets, and services designed for the unique needs for each of these roles. Other innovation management software vendors claim to be all things to all innovation managers, with a single horizontal platform that must be custom configured for each customer. This doesn't work. We know this because we've been there before. We used to offer this, and I want to explain what's wrong with this outdated strategy. So first of all, costly consultants. They're required to do even the most basic things on these single horizontal platforms. Customers are blocked from trying new things, from iterating and improving their processes. And second of all, a buggy user experience. The quality of these custom systems will degrade over time as the vendor pushes new updates and the experience becomes more and more cobbled together. We call this the Franken platform. And finally, when customers try to scale their efforts, they just repeat the same pattern. This approach is simply not sustainable. Unlike our competitors, we're the only innovation management software company that has a modern role-based philosophy for how we develop products for innovation managers. It looks like this. First, our role-based products enable efficient onboarding. Each product is specifically designed for the requirements of each role. So customers don't need to go through the experience of expensive custom configuration just to get started. Our customers will use our expert consultants only when they truly need to on the most strategic of issues. And second, each product has a strategic roadmap of innovation apps that enable critical activities for the relevant role. We introduce new apps to enable new activities on an ongoing basis as customer research unveils new customer needs. And third, easy rollout. With our customer success programs, our how-to assets, and our strategic services, we give you everything you need to succeed. Stay on track, progress forward, and expand your impact over time as you roll out throughout your companies. For all of these reasons, we have a strong point of view that Brightidea Innovation Cloud, with our 4 distinct products for 4 different roles, is the modern, evolved way to serve innovation managers. And the Franken platform is the way of the past. I just want to share one more thing with you before I dive into today's release. this corporate innovation journey is our recommended path, our maturity model for companies that are tackling innovation management. We developed it based on our experience working with customers over hundreds of companies over time. The ultimate destination is a really good place. It's a place where you have a full culture of innovation, significant financial impact from innovation, maybe even that billion-dollar opportunity that I know you seek, and the ability, as Matt put earlier, to innovate at the speed of light. This journey reflects 3 best practices that we believe are essential to achieving long-term sustained success. First of all, tackle things in phases. Don't try to do everything all at once. Number 2, don't double count your resources. It takes dedicated time, resources, focus, skills to tackle each of these types of activities. And third, the activities do build upon one another. So for example, we recommend starting with programs first because it serves as a foundation for the other types of activities throughout the journey. With our 4 products, we support you no matter where you are along this journey. For today's Brightidea Innovation Cloud 2.0 release, I will be walking through each of the 4 products and showing you how they uniquely solve for customer needs. For each product, I will also share awesome new features, new apps, and new advanced technology. Let's start with Brightidea Programs, our product that helps innovation leaders jumpstart employee innovation with minimal initial resource commitment. Innovation programs enable business leaders to surface high-impact ideas from employees by focusing ideation around business challenges and areas of opportunity. Examples of innovation programs include hackathons, problem-solving challenges, and pitch or business plan competitions. I always like to invite folks from the product team to help me demo our new features and apps. So Ryan Arnaden is going to come up first. He will be demoing Brightidea Programs and Brightidea Labs. Welcome, Ryan.
Thank you. Hi, Genevieve. Hi, everybody.
Brightidea Programs makes it easy to run innovation programs by automating the administrative work around user management, idea submission and collaboration, evaluations, analytics, and even feedback back to your employees. So you don't have to spend your time sifting through emails and updating spreadsheets. You're thinking strategically about what types of challenges your company has that you want to help solve and how to match crowds to those challenges. Now, let's take a look at some of the awesome new features for Brightidea Programs that are included in this release. Ryan, let's jump into the software.
Let's do it.
This is not our new software. But we do have something great.
We will figure this out.
All right. With Brightidea Innovation Cloud 2.0, each product has its own suite of apps. Here, on our refreshed product page, we show the apps available in the Programs product. As you know, running an assortment of programs is the best way to tackle innovation program management. So we offer 8 distinct apps that enable you to run 8 different types of innovation programs. Yes, there is a new one here. We will get into that in just a little bit. Let's talk about some of our great new enhancements for those of you running innovation training programs. And just by the way, you might note up here, for the purpose of our software demo today, we're going to be demoing from a Brightidea system for Artemis, which is a fictitious multinational conglomerate. All right, so with our release today, we now display user certifications on their profile. So you can see them here on Ryan's profile. He has a certification in design thinking and in lean startup. On the back end, we've made it super easy for administrators to grant those certifications with just a simple Excel upload and automated emails that go out to your employees. Next, as you know, the success of any innovation program is dependent on the contributions of your employees. So we at Brightidea see it as our job to make the employee experience intuitive and delightful. This year, we decided that it was time to do a major overhaul on the page that your employees see first when they log into Brightidea. So check this out. Ryan is on our brand new user homepage for employees. This new page offers a curated and personalized experience for each and every employee the moment that they log into Brightidea. As Ryan is showing here, in this new Highlights tab, he can check out the real-time stats for the performance of his submissions. He can see a custom message over there from the head of innovation programs. And over here on the left, this is his feed. Ryan, would you like to take us around and show some other cool areas of this page?
Yeah, sure thing. So on this Activities tab, I can see all of the innovation initiatives that I've been invited to participate in. I can see all of my stuff on this page. So on the Submissions tab, I can see everything that I've submitted to an initiative. I can also access my drafts here.
Thanks, Ryan. I just love what this page adds to the employee user experience. Isn't it great? Well, guess what? There's actually a little more. So, Ryan, please pull up the Ideas tab.
Yeah.
Thank you. So this is where Ryan's ideas go. I know what you're thinking. We just saw his Submissions tab. Yes, we did. That tab shows all the ideas that he had submitted. I want to emphasize that this Ideas tab is different. It is for Ryan's personal ideas, the ones that are private to him. And from this day forward, every single user in Brightidea will have a private space right here in this tab for their own ideas. We call this new feature simply My Ideas. With My Ideas, Ryan can capture any and all of his ideas right here in Brightidea. It doesn't matter if there isn't currently an open initiative for him to submit his idea to. So, let's say Ryan has an idea for his company. He comes up with an idea. Rather than jotting that idea down on a Post-it note or filing it away somewhere in his head or sending an email to himself, he can capture it in Brightidea. Ryan, how about you show everyone how you could do that with My Ideas?
Yeah, so right here on my homepage, I have this quick capture button where I can quickly and efficiently capture anything whenever inspiration strikes. So I've entered my idea, and check this out. I can even add hashtags, and those will be saved as idea tags. When I save the idea, it immediately shows up here in my personal list, and I can click into that idea and continue to edit it. I can add files and attachments.
Great.
And build it out. Yep.
Thank you, Ryan. Super cool. Now, I want to emphasize the point again that these are Ryan's personal ideas. This is really important. By capturing this idea, he hasn't triggered a workflow. He hasn't created work for other people at his company to come in and look at his idea, review it, evaluate it. He can capture as many ideas as he wants, workshop them in his own time. But now, let's say Ryan's company, Artemis, is running its quarterly pitch competition. The leaders are soliciting great ideas from employees, large and small. And now it's go time. So, Ryan, how about you show us how you can submit your idea to that pitch competition?
Yeah, when I'm ready, in just a couple clicks, I can submit this idea to an initiative. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to select our Q3 pitch competition here. And you'll see all the information from my idea is going to populate the submission form. I'll see the title, the description, the attachments that I uploaded. I can fill out the additional questions, and then when I'm ready, I can submit that idea.
Thanks, Ryan. And any of Ryan's ideas could be moved to any active initiative. In case you are wondering, there are other ways to capture ideas too. So Ryan just showed the quick capture flow on the user homepage. There's also a way to capture his ideas from the navigation bar. So that can be from anywhere within the Brightidea system. In addition, My Ideas also supports email submission and voice submission. So for example, let's say Ryan is at home, he's in the middle of cooking dinner, and suddenly he has a great idea. And he can simply speak his idea out loud to his Amazon Echo device, and it will get captured with our new Alexa skill that we are releasing today. In addition, we are also releasing today, as you can tell there, our first ever Google Assistant action. And there you go. With today's release, any employee will be able to use Brightidea anytime, anywhere to capture and develop their own ideas in a private area. When an opportunity arises for that employee to share his or her best ideas with the company, it's easy to just submit those ideas to open initiatives. My Ideas ensures that no great idea is ever lost. We believe that this is a major game changer for innovation management, as you can now have always-on continuous ideation without having to set up a complex and resource-intensive suggestion box process. Just imagine the innovation that this will unlock for your companies. Isn't that exciting? Now, we've just got one last feature for programs in the software that we want to show you. We have added a new app to Brightidea programs today. Our new Explore app helps business leaders explore a market opportunity with the power of the crowd. We saw customers running exploration idea challenges for typically heads of product and marketing. For example, here, we're going to show an Explore challenge for helping a business leader find new product ideas to reach a younger demographic. As with any Brightidea app, Explore does come with all of the recommended steps, submission form fields, scorecard questions, etc. for its use case. It also comes with best practice guidance in our in-product knowledge base. This playbook covers everything from key roles to step-by-step instructions for setup. Now, we've just got two last things to share with you on Brightidea programs: new best practice assets and new ways to connect with the community. For many of you just starting out with innovation programs, we get it. It can feel like there's an extraordinary amount of stuff to learn. Today, I am announcing new best practice assets and content where we have documented everything we know about running innovation programs. This includes our new ebook. This provides a full introduction to the innovation program management methodology. It also includes here our new series of innovation program guides. The first in this series, which we are releasing today, is our pitch program guide. It covers how you can leverage pitch competitions to get great ideas from anyone, anywhere within your company on an ongoing basis. And as you know, all of our apps have detailed playbooks that give you the opportunity to learn new activities on your own time. And finally, our community for innovation program management leaders provides a great way for you to get your questions answered by your peers in real time. Today, we're announcing our communities on LinkedIn and Slack, so please sign up and stay connected. So that wraps up our great new updates for Brightidea programs, our product designed to help you jumpstart employee innovation. Let's move on to Brightidea Labs, our product for the heads of innovation labs who are incubating the next big thing. We at Brightidea are really excited about funded innovation labs because that is where ideas meet execution for your biggest ideas. Here's a common situation. Program sponsors are able to implement some of the great ideas that come out of your innovation programs. But then there are the great ideas that are just a little too crazy, a little too out there. What happens to those? Most managers don't have the resources sitting around to just tackle that next billion-dollar opportunity whenever it comes along. And this is the reason many companies progress into building innovation labs with the budget and resources to execute on incubating big ideas. where they are developed, they're tested, they're iterated upon at a safe distance from the core business. The hardest thing about running an innovation lab is driving disciplined execution with the teams so that they fail early and fail fast. Resources are limited, and it is well known that only a few projects are meant to make it all the way through the pipeline to launch. Brightidea Labs helps the head of innovation labs oversee their entire project portfolio at the right altitude with the right amount of objectivity so that they can make smart investment decisions and fuel the most promising projects. Ryan, let's pull up Brightidea Labs. The core of Brightidea Labs is our team workspace feature. Each project in the lab has its own workspace. Teams here can set their milestones, they can assign to-dos, they can even work on their business models, and they can track their risks. We released this feature last year, and it has gotten a great reception from you all. As of today, there are thousands of active innovation projects being worked on within Brightidea, with hundreds of millions of dollars in projected financial impact. You will recognize that this is the new user homepage we just showed. Since we are now in the lab's product, there is a new tab here on the left called Projects. I want to show you how incredibly easy it is for your labs team members to get information about their labs projects and navigate there from this new page. Ryan here, he can see all of the team workspaces for projects that he is a part of. He can also see contextually relevant information, like he has an upcoming incomplete to-do over here. And what is the riskiest assumption on that project, and what milestones are coming up. He can also easily click through any of these to get to any of his team workspaces. So while we are here on Team Workspace, we wanted to show you a great new enhancement that you've all been asking for. Team Workspace now works with your action items. A team member's to-dos will now show up alongside all of their other action items. We hope that this will help you get better accountability from your lab team members. Another feature that you have been asking for is linking ideas across pipelines. So let's say you've got a project in your lab on quantum computing, and it turns out there was a related idea that had been submitted to a challenge last year. And there's also a trend in your monitor forum on quantum computing. Wouldn't it be great if you could link to both of those? Well, now you can. With today's release, you can link ideas and projects across pipelines so team members have access to all of the information that they need. This enhancement, by the way, is available for all initiative types, not just those in labs. Let's talk about an incredible new integration. Today we are introducing full viewing capabilities of CAD files powered by Autodesk's Forge Viewer. We are here in the new Prototypes tab in Team Workspace. Manufacturing customers have been using Brightidea for years to drive to the best design solutions, but there's always been a gap between their CAD systems and Brightidea. Now these users can view all different kinds of CAD files directly in their Brightidea system. So just watch how Ryan can manipulate his 3D design directly within Brightidea. Isn't this cool? Okay, Ryan, what do you say if we shift gears and we just pop out of the software for a moment?
Do you think we should show him this?
Yes, I think we should. Whoa. Have you ever seen a printer that prints sticky notes? Now, I know, Matt said earlier he doesn't think sticky notes are efficient for managing innovation. So we're going to show you how we've upgraded your experience with the Post-it. If your labs team is running a real-time brainstorm in Brightidea with remote teams in different locations, you can use this printer to print sticky notes as ideas come in. So you can do synthesis in person in real time. Matt also shared the 10 technological trends that we should all be paying attention to. And one of those was IoT, the Internet of Things. Internet of Things. Okay, so imagine that Artemis Labs team members from all over the world are brainstorming opportunities for Artemis around the Internet of Things. I'm going to ask some folks from the room to help me demonstrate that experience. And as you submit your ideas to Brightidea, just please let everyone know where you're based.
Submitting an idea from London.
London.
Checking in from Shanghai.
Shanghai.
Coming in from Columbus, Ohio.
And Columbus, Ohio.
Okay. We got build an app for the Tesla OS from Carolyn in Columbus. We also got Apple Watch app from Richard in Shanghai. And then finally, we got a smart espresso machine from John in London.
Thank you, John. Thank you all. It's really great to see all those ideas up on the wall. As you can see, with our sticky note printer, everyone can be equally represented in the brainstorm, regardless of whether they're in the room or not. And there's just one more thing about our sticky note printer that I want to show you. On the bottom of each sticky note, we've printed a QR code. And this links the sticky note directly back to the digital copy of the idea in Brightidea, which makes this the first ever smart sticky note. And just so you know, the idea doesn't have to be submitted from the web. It could be emailed in, it could be submitted from mobile, imported, or even spoken to Alexa. So now, you have digital ideas that never get lost, plus the benefit of synthesizing those ideas in a physical space. This sticky note printer, combined with Brightidea, gets you the best of both worlds. We're going to be giving away 3 of these printers later today. Are you excited to try it out? And this will be available to all customers regardless of what product they are using. Finally, we have an awesome new app to introduce today for our labs product. This is our new Apply app. Matt talked earlier about finding the best applications for the 10 major technology trends: blockchain, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and others. The Apply app helps Innovation Lab leaders identify the most impactful applications of new technology for their business, also known as the killer application. So for example, Maps was the killer app for GPS. The light bulb was the killer app for electricity. The goal is to turn disruptive threats into new opportunities for your companies. As with any new Brightidea app, this app does come with best practices and instructions on the app details page here. It is completely configured for its use case: design templates, submission form, scorecards, recommended steps. And it does also come with its own playbook, which is particularly helpful for labs that may not have run this type of initiative before. We provide the best practices so you don't have to figure it all out on your own. And that brings us to the end of our incredible new updates for our labs product. Our product designed to help the heads of innovation labs incubate the next big thing. How's everyone doing? Good. We've gone through programs and labs so far. Now we are moving on to Brightidea Ecosystem, our product that helps innovation leaders integrate external innovation. I want to introduce Sarah Magluyan from our product team, who has been so instrumental with so many aspects of today's release. She will be on stage with me to demo Brightidea Ecosystem, as well as our 4th and final product, Brightidea Transformation. Thank you so much, Ryan. And please give a warm welcome to Sarah. So, you've gotten your internal employees engaged and contributing their ideas in the program step. And now you have an innovation lab working on developing your company's biggest and riskiest ideas. What's next? Building out your innovation ecosystem. There are many different external sources of innovation that form your company's ecosystem. You might look to startups in your space. You might tap students and faculty at universities. You might turn to your customers and your partners. All of these channels are supported by Brightidea ecosystem. Brightidea ecosystem enables you to create a central hub for managing your external innovation partners while managing all of the security requirements and access controls. Sarah is going to jump into our ecosystem product. With today's release, Brightidea ecosystem now comes with a public portal page where you can showcase all the different opportunities your innovation ecosystem has to engage with you. For example, here on Artemis's public ecosystem page, you can see that their accelerator is currently accepting applications for its next class. Down here in this next section, Artemis's in-licensing team is sharing its company's technology needs. On the flip side, partners seeking to license technology from Artemis can also check out its patent portfolio here. Down here, this section is for the corporate venture capital group at Artemis, where startups seeking funding can go to learn more and submit their pitch decks. And then finally, we have a section for the general public, who is also part of the innovation ecosystem, to contribute to this public challenge within the portal. We're asking for their help to solve a tough engineering problem around miniaturizing rocket engines. Let's talk about something that you all have been asking for. One of the features that I'm most excited about in today's release is here on our idea boards page. Check this out. We've got a new feature in the filter panel on the left. These are all additional submission form questions. Yes, with today's release, you now have the option of filtering your ideas by any of your form questions. A lot of you have been asking for this, so we're really excited that we can share this with you. Sarah, would you be able to show everyone how they can use this new feature?
Sure. So as a member of the corporate venture team, I might want to segment all the companies that my team has looked at. So I can select to filter for all companies that are above 50 employees, that have Series A funding, and that are centered in North America. And once I have my results, I can bookmark this page and share it to the rest of my team.
Thanks, Sarah. And of course, just to be clear, this new feature will be available for all initiative types. Now, just a couple more things that we thought you would be interested in. Today, we are introducing our new integrations with Crunchbase and Affinity. These power Brightidea to automatically gather critical information about the companies in your venture portfolio. Sarah, let's walk through an example of how these integrations work in Brightidea.
Sure. So with the Crunchbase integration, Brightidea will automatically pull background information for any company that's submitted to your venture pipeline. And this replaces the work of you or your analyst having to go in and populating the information manually one by one. And for the Affinity integration, Brightidea will automatically surface any connections between your company and the company of interest. And the way that Affinity powers this is that it analyzes all the email communications between team members at both companies and unearths a number of links that probably would have never been found otherwise.
With these two new sources of data, you'll be able to save a ton of time on research and instead spend that time on building valuable relationships. Can you imagine the time that you'll save? And both of these integrations can now be set up for all customers with our Brightidea ecosystem product. And finally, we have a great new app that we're adding to Brightidea ecosystem today. This is Scout. Scout is our new app for tech scouting. Most companies have teams doing tech scouting, whether formally or informally, to identify exciting new technologies from outside the company. Scout provides a single place for logging all of the startups, potential partners, and other contacts that offer innovative potential to your company, and provides a structured process for vetting and tracking those opportunities. So imagine that you're interested in leveraging virtual reality for a project that you're working on, but you are blocked because the technology you need simply isn't available in-house. With the Scout pipeline, the moment someone shares a new VR startup, you will get notified instantaneously. If you can think about all the emails and spreadsheets you currently use to track all your potential external connections, with Scout, there's just no comparison. The workflow is collaborative, automated, and so much easier to manage. So, that wraps up our great new updates for Brightidea ecosystem, our product for integrating external innovation. Now, last but not least, we have reached the fourth and final product in the Brightidea innovation.
Hey, Genevieve.
Commander Innovation, you're back early from your intergalactic surf trip. How did your mission go?
It was out of this world. Dropped into the El Gordo cluster, caught some sweet barrels off Centauri A, chased a swell in the Batura galaxy. But man, the universe is pumping out some epic waves of disruption right now. And after riding those swells, it's sure nice to be back home in the good old Milky Way.
Well, we're really glad to have you back, Commander. Hey, do you think we should be worried about these waves of disruption?
I mean, it's wild out there. And yeah, those waves are fierce. They're heading our way. We'll need to make sure everyone's ready. It's going to be the swell of the century.
Oh, wow. It's good to know. How is your Brightidea equipment holding up?
It's pretty stellar. Thanks for hooking me up with all the new stuff. It's really given me a lot of speed and control in my turns. I caught all the big ones: blockchain, AI, CRISPR, 3D printing. I feel like I'll be able to keep shredding these waves of change, no matter how gnarly they get.
So do you think it's ready to be released to our customers?
Oh, for sure. They're gonna be stoked. Everyone out there, y'all ready to gear up? Yeah? Y'all ready to shred some waves of disruption? All right.
Sweet. Well, we're T-minus 10 minutes from flipping the switch and rolling out all of our new stuff to everyone. In the meantime, I was about to finish up our product release presentation, so I probably should get back to that. But everyone, can we have a hand for Commander Innovation? Well, I'm really glad he was able to drop in and give us a warning about these massive waves of disruption that are coming our way. But as I was saying, last but not least, we have reached the fourth and final product in the Brightidea Innovation Cloud, Brightidea Transformation. Brightidea Transformation enables business leaders to command company-wide change. It seems like every company has invested in transformation in some way or other, but when you see someone with the title Director of Transformation, what exactly do they do? Well, in reality, it could be a lot of things, but in essence, it's about up-leveling their company to bring it into the future from both a technological perspective and an organizational perspective. We here at Brightidea have a strong point of view that transformation work should be tackled with the same rigor and discipline that companies use to tackle other functions, like marketing, like hiring, and accounting. Brightidea Transformation helps transformation teams prioritize projects, set targets, and track and report on their impact to ensure that the work done is connected to real business outcomes. Matt talked about those 10 big trends driving disruption. Each of these offers potential for companies to transform themselves. The challenge is investing in the right projects in the right order. Let's jump into our Brightidea transformation product so we can show you how Brightidea enables you to do this. So Sarah is here on our brand new enterprise level business impact dashboard. Yes, this is the feature that you all love at the pipeline level. This year, we have released a version that tracks and reports on your impact enterprise-wide across all of your pipelines. This means that your efforts against all of those mega trends that we talked about, all those transformation projects, they're tracked right here. Sarah can easily filter and she can search for pipelines. And up here in this central dashboard, she can look at the total rolled up impact across all of the transformation projects at her company. And her transformation teams can set targets and execute against those targets, like $5 billion in cost savings from 3D printing. So now, if she has to show leadership what kind of impact she's made with her work, she can just send a link to this dashboard. Just think about this page as your automated report card for your CFO. Easy, effortless reporting. This year, one of the 10 major trends piqued our interest in particular. You heard GM talk about it earlier. I want to talk with you about our new app, Gig, for setting up and managing an internal gig marketplace for your company. Gig economy is a hot topic. It is a megatrend that has brought us services like Uber and marketplaces like Upwork. The really interesting thing is that over the past couple years, we have started to see customers leverage this trend internally within their companies. They've created new ways for workers to connect with one-off projects or jobs that they can work on. The gig economy model offers a profound shift in how work is assigned and completed. It unlocks new capacity in the existing workforce, and it also gives employees valuable opportunities to build their skills and diversify their experiences. Let's take a look at how easy it is to manage an internal gig marketplace for your organization with Brightidea. Sarah is here on the homepage of the gig marketplace at Artemis. All of the content you see is provided right out of the box with our gig app, like this section, how it works for volunteers. The toggle right here allows Sarah to indicate if she's available to work on gigs or not. This data powers our volunteer finder feature. Sarah right here has marked that she is available. And down below, there's more content for job owners as well. So if you haven't set up an internal gig marketplace before, you can leverage all of this content for your own self-learning. Next, Sarah is going to show us what the job board looks like. So here, our familiar idea board page has been transformed into an internal gig marketplace. Sarah, how about you walk us through what you can do here on the job board?
Sure. So each of these tiles is a job or a gig that I can apply to work on. So let's say, for example, that I'm interested in refining my skills in development. I can filter down each of these jobs by the expertise required for each of them, and then I can further filter it down by other attributes like the required hours and the job location. And if I find one that I'm interested in, I can click in and then select to apply to that job.
Cool. And what happens on the job owner side? Can you show us what that looks like?
Sure. So if I go over here, let's say that I've also posted a job. Every time that a user comes here and applies, I'll get an email notification saying that they've applied. And when I come to the job page, there will be a new tab for applicants. When I look here, I see each of the users that have applied. I see their expertise, a personal note that they've written to me. And after I've looked through all of my options, I can choose to accept or decline each of them. They'll get an email notification too, so it closes the loop.
Super cool. I think these new workflows have huge potential to transform how we all engage our workforces. You'll be able to make thousands of new connections within your organization, connecting eager employees who want to contribute to job owners who need their help. Can you all see the amazing potential? And that is the end of our great product updates for Brightidea Transformation, our product that helps transformation leaders command company-wide change. We just took a whirlwind tour through the Brightidea Innovation Cloud 2.0, Brightidea programs, labs, ecosystem, and transformation. All in all, today's release brings you the next generation of our 4 distinct products for 4 distinct roles, complete with new software features, new apps, new guides and playbooks, and new advanced technology. Furthermore, our mission at Brightidea is to transform the way the world innovates. So every year, we work hard to conceive and deliver new-to-the-world capabilities that deliver on that promise. In today's release, we introduced 3 first-of-a-kind developments to the innovation management category. The first, the My Ideas feature, so employees can truly capture any idea at any time, supporting always-on ideation, but without automatically committing resources to review and manage every idea captured. And second, the world's first ever smart sticky note printer, providing the powerful ability to bridge the digital and the physical realms. And third, the Gig Marketplace app, giving organizations a wholly new way to eliminate the inefficiencies of siloed resources and budgeting processes. Your organization will never be the same. We believe that these 3 new game-changing capabilities in Brightidea will equip you and your organization even better to ride the waves of disruption and build a better world for all. We see the Brightidea Innovation Cloud as the future of innovation management, and we sincerely hope that our work on the Brightidea Innovation Cloud 2.0 will help you achieve success no matter where you are in your corporate innovation journey. I want to take this opportunity to recognize the hard work of the product, engineering, and QA teams. These new products, new features, new apps are the result of their hard work, so thank you. We will all be here for the remainder of tonight and tomorrow, so please come find us. We want to hear what you think of our fall release. And in closing, I want to thank our customers and our partners for inspiring us to do what we do. And for those of you who do not yet work with us, I look forward to the opportunity to work with you to enable the change that you want to see at your companies. And thank you all for helping us think bigger about the future. Thank you.
Well, they sure are a bunch of fine folk, aren't they? With that, I don't know about that rocket-powered surfboard bejesus they had going on there. Back in my day, we had to paddle with our arms. Now I reckon it's getting a little late in the day for some of you flappers and daddies, and but that's okay because I know a little gin joint just over the hill. Good friend of mine. So we've hired a few jitneys. Those are buses. And I hope you guys are all going to be in top form. Don't get too zazzled tonight. We got a full day tomorrow. We'll see you there.